Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and I am doing my reviews and thoughts on Infamous Second Son. Yes, I've had it for almost 2 months, and yes, I still fucking play it. I just thought I'd do a little quick review, yeah, of if is this game worth it, what's the pros and cons, and why you should or shouldn't buy it. So first things first, I'm gonna start with story-wise, no graphics-wise.
Shoot.
Graphics are amazing for a game that came out back in 2014. It's amazing because look, the graphics are pretty fucking good. The graphics of the powers when they shoot out their hands is really cool, actually. The graphics.
Don't look down, don't look down, don't look
Cutscenes
down.
are good. Motion capture is good. Facial animation is good. The next is gameplay. Now,
And the plan is working perfectly.
the game still feels overall the same of like the powers and stuff. But the parkour doesn't feel, the parkour feels different. The parkour feels more like an Uncharted type parkour. It doesn't feel as sticky and grippy as the first game, the first and second game, the parkour.
Stop arresting your brother over and over and over again.
You think this is a joke?
No, I
Is this
don't.
how you
It
want to leave your
feels
mark
a
on the
lot
world, huh?
different than the
You think
first
this
two
will make our
games, to be
parents
honest.
proud? Misdemeanor vandalism?
And that's a good and a bad thing in my opinion.
And while I'm out there actually trying to assert my talent,
You're trying
and
to
cause
Good thing because,
What the hell
you know,
do
try
you
something
do
new,
this,
right? That's
Reggie?
pretty
Why don't
cool.
you explain it to me? Tell me what big, bad, scary shit
Okay, I'm
you
sorry.
explain it to you. Really? Because
I'm
I don't
gonna
seem to
try
get it. What?
truck.
It's also a bad thing because it's also just kind of a bad thing because, you know, sometimes changing something could be bad because, you know, the OG and shit, you know?
I'm going after those two. You stay back. That thing's gonna blow.
Stay away from the exploding thing. Got
You
it.
know, boss fights, they ultimately feel like for like the first two Infamous games, that's a good thing. The fight with He Who Dwells, which is one of the boss fights,
Holy shit, dude.
is one of the
Oh, thanks, man.
it's even harder than Augustine boss fight in the end. It's like the hardest boss fight in the game.
Let him go. Just
Not
let
really
him
because of
go.
difficulty,
Keep your hands where I
because
can
of
see
how
it.
long it takes to
I won't
just
hurt
beat him, you
nobody.
know?
I just want to get going before she gets here. I said let him go, or I will shoot you.
Story-wise,
Said I don't want to hurt nobody.
now, I'm gonna have to do 2 reviews on story-wise. Because of Good and Evil Karma, I'm gonna have to do 2 opinions on story-wise. Alright, so, story-wise with we're gonna start out with the alternate, which actually, because only good characters, protagonists exist in Infamous. That's why Infamous 2 ending is canon. The alternate timeline, the evil story path. You end up sacrificing the tribe to save yourself.
Gotta find Reggie.
Dickish move. A lot of it is the same.
What the hell was
The
that?
game, you do start off
the
neutral
hell?
Karma. As you can see, Karma is like neutral right now.
happening to me? God, no!
And over Delson, a couple of Delson times are a little different. Like, there was a part where there was a guy on top of a crane and you have to catch him. If you're good,
Oh my god.
Delson says,
Oh my God.
nice catch,
Make it
Angel.
stop!
If you're bad, because the guy jumps off a crane
Reg, I
and
really
Angel
need
catches
you.
him. If you're good, he says, nice catch, Angel. If you're bad, he says, oh, she done a bastard job. Could have drained something off his corpse. See? The dialogue is a little different if you're good or evil.
No! Reggie!
And everybody just hates you if you're bad.
You okay?
Like, everybody wants your fucking head on a fucking
We gotta get that thing
platter,
off you.
basically.
I gotta get you out!
Yeah, okay. Okay, just help me.
Sorry,
first.
I'm getting too distracted by the game. Your jacket does turn significantly more different
Oh, dear God.
No, no, no!
if you're good or evil. Like, It will show an
Stop
evil
it,
bird
man. I can't
eating
stop it.
a blue bird,
It's
which is supposed to
okay.
represent good karma.
It's okay. You're okay. Just breathe.
It's like eating it, like tearing it apart and shit. Once it reaches infamous,
them, man. I'm
it
one of
shows the
them.
evil bird like doing like kind of like that
No.
wingspan
My
pose.
brother. All right? You were my
I'm
brother.
not really. It just shows it kind of like. It just kind of shows
It's
like an
gonna
evil
pass.
bird.
I promise. We'll fix it.
The ending to the evil isn't as good as it's good.
We gotta get out.
Isn't as
There's
cool.
Matthews. We gotta
great,
stop before he gets to the rest
or
of the
just-
tribe.
The evil ending is kind of shitty, to be honest. Like
I need you. I need you right
how
now.
it ends is
All right?
that's like, hey, local heroes back home, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. And then Betty, yeah, poor innocent Betty Delson, fucking her bitch.
Promise
So
me you
yeah.
won't use any of those
So then Betty
I wouldn't have been able to even get to you back
says,
there if I
I
had.
saw it on the news, you killed dozens of innocent people. You were Comish no longer. She slams the door on his face. If you're bioterrorist, that's rank 3 or below. If you finish the game on that, and it just shows us shutting the door then the credits. If you're rank 4 or higher, rank 4 or 5, Delson gets hella pissed. He does the fucking orbital fucking drop.
How the hell did you get through?
And
I think
as he's
you
going down
ran
right
through.
before he hits the longhouse, it just cuts to the
One way
credits.
to
That's kind of a
find out.
shitty ending, to be honest. About a 7.5
Wait, he's not.
out of 10.
Fine,
just 'cause
go.
the- just 'cause
Control
the-
mobs.
Kind of crappy, cheap, half-assed ending, to be honest, with evil.
Vince, good to know.
Yeah, like the evil ending, it just kind of half-assed. That's why I'm giving it a 7.5. It's like really half-assed, to be honest.
Wow, that should have hurt.
The pros of the evil side. You don't have to worry about collateral damage. To be honest, it is easier because on some of the missions you do have to do more difficult stuff in the good path, but you could do some of the missions are easier and just more simple on the evil path. But that ending is gonna make the review on this on the evil story gonna drop at least
Surprise.
a number and a half. So yeah, about a 7.5. Yeah, a 7.5 is the evil story that I give.
Almost there, Betty.
Because the evil,
Gotta get out of here, lady.
the evil ending wasn't that fucking great. It kind of fucking was shitty.
I was just trying to create a diversion.
Like
Didn't
even
know
like, the
anybody
evil
was
ending
in
was like
here.
fucking
Did
like really
this to me.
short.
You're a conduit.
Betty. I'll
Now the
explain later,
real,
but you gotta
the
get
real
out of here now.
timeline, the original timeline, the good
Not until you
path.
fix this first.
I like the story a lot more. I like being good in the game a lot more, because the story is always better. Like in Infamous 1, it doesn't really change except for everybody hates you and the environment changes a little bit. But in Infamous 2 though, I know I'm going a little off topic from Second Son, but Infamous 2, if you're good, you stick with the actual flow and kill the beast in the ending. If you're bad, you just completely change the flow and the direction of the game.
Till the DUP caught
Kill
up.
Nyx. Kill your fucking
Yeah.
brother,
They
basically.
got a special hold.
And
like
become the
toss
beast.
folks
To be
like
honest,
me.
I just kind of veers off
Figured
into
out a way
evil
to
in Infamous
bind us all
2.
up so we couldn't use our powers. That also meant they had
In
to
this,
do
in the evil, it
wash
does kind
us
of veer
wipe our
off, even
goddamn
though
asses.
Delson did come home back to
That's
save
no way
them.
for a man to live.
You know, Delson, like,
No
the whole
way.
point of them is to do this with the tribe, and then they just
They
deny
had this
you, and then Delson just kills them all.
red-headed bitch there.
So that's fucking kind of
Million
fucking
needles and
stupid.
scalpels. She called what she did to me tests. But if you do enough time, you learn a few tricks. Just gotta be patient.
Shit,
Sooner
sorry,
or
man,
later
it's
they'll
actually
screw up.
cutscenes. Gets you the good.
They always do.
You end up turning yourself
You
in
see something or you hear something.
for to save the
learn things
tribe,
You weren't supposed to know.
which gives you the love of the tribe.
So when that bitch put
Everybody
three of
thanks
us
you.
in that wagon, I knew.
But
what
you know,
was
Delson's a
coming.
conduit. He's okay. He ain't gonna
A
get some
golden
shit from Conquer
opportunity.
Shards. He finds out that everybody will die if the Conquer Shards don't get removed. And, yeah. He has to gain Augustine's concrete power.
Poking around
To do
inside
that.
my head. That was me. I thought that was you.
And,
You saw it, right? The DUP prison.
blah, blah, blah,
catch
go
you
to
before you go.
Seattle.
Wait!
Dustin's dialogue does change, depending on if you're good or bad a little on some parts.
I'm warning you,
Sometimes
kid.
majorly, sometimes
Back off!
not too much.
I'm not going anywhere until you fix this. Listen,
And yes,
I
there
don't know what
is
happened, but
there
you better be
is
ready to
good
get
and
fed.
bad
Why?
karma
You're a conduit
missions
now,
that you
kid.
have to choose between, even though you can't really choose the other
Welcome to
opposite
the
karma.
world of run for your life.
It's just kind of like an
And that's
illusion, to
what
be
I aim
honest.
do,
That's one thing I don't
even
like
if
about the
gotta
game.
go through you. Not going
Because
anywhere
I want to be
till
able
you
to,
fix this. This
to-
ain't
to-
something
to
that can
do,
be fixed.
like,
At
I
least
might
show
want to
me
be
how
good,
to
but there might be
control
an
it.
evil mission that I
Ain't
really
got
like,
time.
though, and I want to
Here's
do
your
that I
face
have to choose
coming.
from, but I can't,
She
you
knows I'm
know?
on to her plan.
Like, even though I was playing good, I really wanted to kill Augustine for what she did to Reggie. But the game wouldn't really
This
let me, you
fire's
know?
only gonna buy 2-3
But still, the
minutes
good ending's
conversion
actually
top.
better if you
I
don't
gotta
kill
get
Augustine,
now.
though, so.
Ain't going back to Kurt and Kay. Yeah, well,
You get to
whoever's
Seattle,
coming for you, man, not me.
your jacket
See, son.
turns into
Folks
a
here
good
know
bird
about you.
over
She's
time,
got a way of making people talk.
like eating and killing the bad
luck,
bird
kid.
instead.
Hell no. No way I'm gonna die
The
in
bat-
a fish guttery.
The evil jacket is just a picture of a red bird, but the, you know that fucking like little like thing where Cole would spread his arms and like just kind of like look like a bird in Infamous 1 and 2. It shows a good bird doing that on the back of his jacket if you're hero, which looks pretty fucking badass. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention it, if you're bad, the hoodie under that little vest turns red
We got him. Right?
instead of gray, which gray is
What's
obviously
that?
supposed to be neutral, I think.
Conduit for you. Good job,
If you're good,
everybody.
it turns like
Good
all
seeing you
white,
guys.
which looks fucking
Terrorist.
pretty fucking dope.
Henry Daughtry.
To be honest, I think it should turn
He's
blue.
bioterrorist.
And I think Delson's beanie
Conduit.
should be blue.
These
We're
are words
good,
used by
but-
traitors who sympathize with their cause.
You know, I don't do that.
Traitor. Are you?
With evil, there's 5
not to
ranks: thug,
You
criminal,
seem nervous.
outlaw.
No, I'm not.
I don't know. Thug, criminal,
It's been my
bioterrorist,
experience
most
there are
wanted, and
two
infamous.
reasons
For
people to be
good,
nervous.
it's
Either
guardian,
they're cowards, or they have something to hide.
something.
Well, you know, I also get nervous around pretty girls.
Guardian. I forgot the second one, to be honest. Third is
You were in there with
third
that
is champion.
bioterrorist.
Fourth is Paragon
time.
or Paragon,
Did he share
and fifth is
anything
Hero.
with you?
I have only reached Hero once.
Sure.
Did
I
he
have
say
played it.
anything
I
to
have
you?
played multiple times
Share
on
any
good.
of his-
I usually end up reaching like halfway or almost at the end of Paragon. I've only reached Hero one time,
No,
and I've only
didn't-
reached Infamous one
didn't
time.
share anything.
Good. That's good to hear.
Cause it's significantly harder to get Hero or
See,
Infamous. Because
We are
in
engaged in a
Infamous
life
1
and
and
death
2,
war
you're gonna get it no
with these
matter what.
bioterrorists, and it's
Because
my
the ending
job
that you
to do
choose. But in this game, that doesn't matter
whatever
though.
it takes.
How you actually play,
sure that
what
we
side
know.
events you do, depend on how much your karma ranks up.
What? It's kind of funny because aren't you a bioterrorist
The civilians
too?
loved Ellison in the real timeline because he's good, blah blah blah.
Okay,
He
okay,
saves
okay.
fucking lives. It's pretty fucking dope. Because you know who doesn't like to save lives? And if you're
Yes, I am. Sometimes
Okay,
you
let's see
fight
what
fire
else.
with fire. And it's clear now
you
that
end
you're
up
not a coward,
redeeming
which
Fetch
means
and
there's
Eugene,
something
which
that
makes
you're
them a
not
better
telling me.
person, makes them realize how strong they actually
Dude,
are,
you crazy? I've got
and
rights.
build up the
I have the
courage.
legal
If you're good, you
authority
just
to
show them how much
suspend
strong
those
they are.
rights whenever I
Now they
feel
should
it's
destroy everything.
necessary, like now,
If
for
you're
instance.
good,
I'll ask again.
you build up the courage. They change significantly. I mean, but it's not really. Eugene changes significantly if you redeem him.
I'm told that hurts.
Eugene was a great character. Fetch. Oh, no, I'll get the characters later.
I know what happened there.
No, Betty,
And then
don't.
Betty, there's multiple phone calls that Betty tries to give you. If you're bad, she's like, Delson, you
Well-
hung up on me before I could talk to you. And
Unless
then
you've said that you
Delson's
do
like,
have
bye
something
bye,
to tell
I'm
me.
busy. Basically,
I'll go
fuck
check with
you,
my
hangs up.
lady.
You're
But you
good.
should
She's
know,
like,
concrete
okay,
is
honey,
especially
I'll
hard
talk to
on
you later. Blah
brittle
blah blah.
bones. And if she doesn't talk, I'll just move on to the next
Eh.
one, and the next, until I find someone who does. So do you have something you want to tell me?
The good ending is pretty.
Prefer that I move on to your friends here.
I mean, the endings aren't really that impactful, but the good ending is still better, though, if you ask me. The thing I like about the good ending, though, It's how they have the same exact last words as Infamous 2. They get home, and then
What?
Betty wakes up, and the
said-
star's out of her leg, and she's like, Delson, you,
condom,
oh, you saved me.
right?
Where's Reggie? And then
I caught
You know.
it a second ago from...
Delson just looks kind of sad. Then
guy.
Betty starts to get the
You caught
point,
it.
blah, blah, blah.
Very funny.
Ah! God!
Oh, God, is that in his fucking ass? Jesus. Okay,
So, Betty.
so anyways,
Maybe you can
And
give me a
then-
straight answer.
it shows him spray painting on a billboard, and it says another memory of Reggie Rowe, and there's a picture of Reggie,
Yeah.
and a picture of
I'm told
Reggie and
that.
Delson, like, next to each other. And Delson says, I love you, brother. I'm sure gonna miss you. Okay, no, never mind. It's Protector, then Guardian, then Champion, Paragon, wait, Guardian, Protector, Guardian, Champion, Paragon, then Hero. But yeah, and then he just leaves the spray can't buy a sign and just walks off, and there's the ending. The ending's more, it just feels more complete, you know? Like the evil ending is kind of like a cliffhanger. Like the evil ending just feels more complete, kind of, you know? I mean, the good ending feels more complete. The evil ending feels kind of like a cliffhanger that would never be solved because everyone's saying Infamous is dead. There will never be a new Infamous game. It'll never be remastered. Yes, they should fucking remaster the first two games. But yeah, anyways, though, okay, I actually wonder one thing. Do they actually use character models for this? I can see the gurney. Do they actually use character models, or do they just use silhouette shadow textures? I want to actually see.
Nick, man, what the hell happened?
Oh, I saw something. I think they actually use character models. Yeah, anyways, yeah, and then, okay, let's move on to characters. Delson, awesome character. Wisecracking, really funny.
How many people did she hurt?
Also really badass. If you're good or evil, it doesn't matter. He's still fucking badass.
And no one
Good,
could
he
stop
cares
her?
about people. Bad, he only cares about the people that he only protects the people. If you're good, he protects everybody. If you're bad, he only protects people that you care about. You know? I want to see inside.
Oh my God. Betty.
Yeah,
Delson,
for
dear.
good, it changes the way that Betty views him.
So did August.
She views him as a hero, a good boy,
I think I was gonna
blah blah
rat you out
blah.
to that ornery
If you're
trot.
evil, she views you as a
Besides,
fucking delinquent who
times
doesn't
and
care about anybody
are getting their legs pierced.
and hates everybody else and
Everyone here.
is dangerous. So
We're
the view
opposed.
changes a lot depending on your, from
Protect
characters.
our own.
Reggie sees
no
you
one here blames you for what
as-
happened.
even though Reggie says that he's proud of you if you're good or evil when he dies, he still sees you as a delinquent and a danger if
Can't
you're
be
bad.
ashamed for what you are.
He sees you as a hero,
Can't help it. You were born
as a
this
small hero,
All that matters is
to try to protect, who tries his best, all
way.
that,
You
blah
are
blah blah.
not one of those.
Of course, Augustine sees him as a fucking
beady-eyed
bioterrorist, 'cause he's a fucking little
bioterrorists
bitch.
who go around killing people higgledy.
Citizens will love Delson if you're good. They fucking hate you and want your
You're a
fucking
good
head on the fucking plate and want to poke at your eyes if you're
You
bad.
have smoke coming out of your fingers.
So yeah,
the reason why we're in this is smoke coming out of my fingers.
Hey,
it's just very, very, very,
don't go down.
very
that road.
better if you're good, to be honest. It's always been the Infamous games.
If you're gonna be such a buzzkill,
In the first game, if you're good, then
because I need my rest.
Trish, you earn
So I
Trish's
can
love
get
back,
better and get on
get
my
your best
feet.
friend back.
And I can rest now because you're awake.
Everybody loves you. You're in the trust of everybody else.
Don't you worry.
Kessler wants you to be
Fine.
evil, so he wants you to be ruthless. If you're
Really?
bad, Trish is ashamed of you. She doesn't want anything to do with you. Zeke fears you, even though he's still your friend, but he still kind of fears you, you know? And the citizens want him dead. Citizens want Cole dead. They want him to fucking die. And atmosphere changed a lot. Infamous 2. Quo views you as a hero, you know she ends up being the evil ending.
Lose you there.
Concrete in the legs? It's gonna be more than that.
Zeke sees you as a hero. You earn his
Fast
trust
healing
back
seems to be a part of
again.
your new, thing.
And
Speaking
then,
of which,
let's see who else.
craziness
Nyx
with the hands,
thinks you're kind of a
is that
softie though,
gone?
you know? She thinks you're kind of soft and
No smoking. in
needs
the
to
lab.
kind of loosen up a little bit.
And I wouldn't want to get in the
Even
way
though
of
she ends
anyone's
up being the
recovery.
good one in the end. Just because I think if
Hey, Delsin, these
the Beast didn't kill
people are
her
getting
babies,
better.
I think she would have sided with the Beast probably, and it would have been, good Cole and Zeke versus
doctors
Quo,
who came
Nyx,
through
and the
here
Beast,
when
which
you were
probably
out,
who knows
they
how
do.
that would have turned out.
They said that
All of them, no, Quo would probably be on
They said
our
the
side
only way
because
those
they
shards are
Nyx
coming
and
out is
Quo
the exact
have
same
to
way
be
they
in
were.
opposite sides.
What? But that was Augustine and her concrete power.
And yeah, so I'll talk about characters in Second Son.
And screw it, man.
Okay, back to Delsin.
It's like you and me are going
Yeah,
to Seattle.
he's
We're
really
gonna
cool,
whoa,
with
wait,
cracking,
what? You think you're just gonna charm her
and
into
just
coming
really,
back here with you?
just awesome.
Come on,
Okay,
man, I know you
just
took a
fucking
bump
awesome.
to the head, but you two didn't exactly hit it off last time you were
You
together.
can get Cole's jacket if you want to. Yeah, you had pre-ordered DLC, but you know, it's kind of 3 years late for me, you know. But
Damn it, Delsin,
I would
you
have
just
loved
got
to get
back on
Cole's
your feet.
jacket
Look, I know you want to help, but the doctors have already said the
The only way it's getting out is with the
because
same
you know
power. I get
who
it.
wouldn't want Cole's jacket because Cole's jacket is Cole's jacket.
Means you actually need Augustine.
I would have gotten a mission
you
with
just need
Zeke,
her
but fuck, I can't either.
Okay, now
Okay,
you've
let's
lost me.
roll on to Reggie.
I'm a goddamn
Reggie's a
power
typical
sponge.
overprotective older sibling,
smoke.
overprotective
Why
older
can't I get
sibling.
concrete?
Yeah,
But
what
deep
if smoke was
down,
just
he
a fluke?
supports you.
Wait, think
sees
about it. You'd have to
Delsin
go
as a
through,
hero.
what, 1,000 DUP guys just to
Good,
get
sees
to
you
her?
Yeah, probably something
as
like
a
that.
danger and a
Stay
threat
in the
if you're
truck.
bad.
What truck? I don't have a truck. That's my truck.
And he doesn't take shit from anybody. I'm just saying that Reggie doesn't.
All right, I got this whole thing figured out.
Reggie's
okay?
fucking,
We
he's a
hit the
badass. He
town,
fucking shot
we
fucking
load up
Augustine
at the
straight in her fucking
all-you-can-eat
kid.
conduit
Fucking
power
rocket
buffet,
launcher. That's fucking pretty
maybe
cool.
swing by the Space Needle. Always wanted to see it. And then we're
Sacrificed
back home to save
himself
some lives.
to save Delsin.
You do realize when
That's
we
right.
hit
Reggie
the town,
did die.
there's a fair chance the town's gonna, you know, head back.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to another character.
What does that even mean?
It means
Fetch.
that Seattle has 500,000 people that aren't exactly thrilled about the bioterrorists that are
character's
already
okay.
there. You think they're gonna
It's
welcome
eh.
you?
No, but I'm
You know?
gonna be different, okay? I'm not
okay.
there doing what they do. I'm there to
The
save
character doesn't really
lives. I'm gonna
change
be like
that much.
Superman. I'll be
Yeah.
healing
If you
the
redeem her,
sick.
if you
Hero,
corrupt
you
her.
think they're gonna throw you a parade? Wake up, man.
One thing that does change a lot with their character
Look, don't worry, Del.
is
We're gonna fix
if you're
this.
good, she does
Find you a cure.
A cure?
to act a little.
Shooting smoke out
Gooder,
of your fingertips
you know.
isn't exactly normal, man.
Just because it's
She doesn't-
not
she doesn't
normal
kill her
doesn't
victims,
mean
she
that it
just
needs a cure,
subdues
okay?
them.
Van Gogh
They're
wasn't
bad.
normal.
She absolutely.
Gandhi
She doesn't hate
wasn't
drug
normal.
dealers
People
anymore. She
weren't
hates
scared of
activists.
Gandhi, all right? People are afraid of bioterrorists. They're
And
freaks.
whenever she kills a hater, she calls it putting a hole through the hater.
Shit.
And blah blah blah.
Huh.
Overall, her character I didn't really like.
Well,
I mean, I did. I just didn't really love her
the
character.
rest
I
of the
liked her
way.
character.
What? What?
Yeah.
Where you going? Hey,
It's always good to have a sidekick. Now,
holy crap,
let's
would you
see.
Look at this.
look, you know, if
Oh,
you're having second thoughts,
Are you
Eugene.
kidding me?
Eugene. I love this character. I know a lot of
This
people
is
didn't, but I think his character was
This
fucking
is
dope, dude. He's
self-defense,
fucking
man.
really
The
fucking.
roadblock was set up to attack.
He was fucking.
Because they're
He's really cool.
Well,
He had
it
a
didn't stop
big
them,
character
and it's not
development,
gonna
dude.
stop this bad boy either. Man, this is like a post.
His character changed a lot, actually.
Mothership.
For example, that sounded really satisfying. Fucking energy from the what's it called? Core relays went in. It fucking sounds really satisfying. So like,
Jesus, Delsin,
yeah, like
are you okay?
let's see if you redeem him,
Hey, I'm better than okay, man.
He uses his powers
Picked up a new trick.
to save the victims. Helpless little victims. He just talks, he just has more happy thoughts. If you're bad, he's kind of like, oh, all evil must be killed. Blah, 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 I'm gonna kill all of them. I love hearing them scream and shit. He just turns kind of psycho, corrupt.
You think Augustine is just sitting on her ass? I gotta power up if I'm gonna go toe-to-toe with Concrete Queen.
Hey, I'm hoping to avoid that.
Yeah.
Listen, there might be another way that we can get to Augustine.
What other way? What other
I
way?
have a few connections in
Oh,
Seattle,
Augustine,
and
Augustine.
some in the police force.
No,
If
no,
we get
no,
them
no,
to
no,
help
no.
us-
This is not the point where
Overall,
Reggie swoops in and makes
good villain.
everything all right. This is
Oh,
not
I
your
forgot to
problem
rate
to
the
fix,
good
it's
karma.
mine.
I give the good karma a 9 out of 10. The
There,
story.
perfect. You want to go help somebody? Go save damsel in distress.
It's not.
I'm not giving it 10 because, you know, nothing's fucking perfect.
Right, fine.
Game is
We
far
both
from
go.
perfect.
Oh, no.
Everything's
Go
fucking
play
perfect.
Super Cup, okay? I will catch up with you in a minute.
Like, Usain Bolt's running
But don't
techniques
go
and how fast he runs is good.
And for God's
It's
sake,
great.
don't
It's
touch
amazing.
anything.
But it's far from perfect still. You know, like you know what I mean?
I'm gonna touch.
Like Usain Bolt's still far from perfect, but he's still fucking pretty fucking cool.
You're up first, little guy. Okay, yeah, that could definitely be habit forming.
Ooh, flash it.
I'm still using
No.
that. Huh. Maybe I just need to refill the smoke tank. Good to go.
Let's see what else we could have.
Yeah,
Oh,
we should do the
Enoch.
trick. Man, once we hit this city, I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for more of those things.
I forgot what I was doing. Oh, more characters. Augustine. We learned about her backstory, about how she was conduit, how she was military, and how she became a conduit. I think from the blast, probably. Yeah, from the blast, she became a conduit. I don't think, yeah, there wasn't a blast in Seattle,
Dude, you will not believe what that
but there
beefy
was like radiation and like spreading of like the stuff from the race spear. I probably spread and gave people powers from
Just
other
tell them to
regions.
Hold on, I'll get the bus unstuck.
So I think that's what she got. She found another little girl who was
Dude, I just
also.
took out a fleet of
I think
quadcopters.
Augustine might have actually probably been in
There's
Empire.
gotta be a faster way.
She might have been in Empire City when the blast happened. Who knows? I think Augustine was because the city that she was in was destroyed. I think she was in Empire City when the blast happened. I think Augustine was there, and that's where she got her powers.
Unstoppable!
Delson, I told you not to.
I'm sorry, Reg. Can't hear you over the sound of my heroics.
And then the little girl that she finds also gets conduit powers. I mean, I'd love to have conduit
Delson,
powers.
I'm
She's a
not-
fucking lucky little
lost
girl.
you.
Okay.
Have to hit the mute button.
Ah, you kidding me? Glitch. Okay, there we go.
Okay, looks like
And-
the rest of the way is clear. I'm gonna ride this baby straight into Seattle.
And just yeah, like she ends up turning all evil. She says, I quote, I was conduit, I was military, I couldn't be both, so I had to make a decision. And then she fucking encased a little girl in concrete, locks her up at Curtin K station,
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
which fucking was kind of a bitchy move.
Delson, we got a problem.
And then
Some of the people on the bus, they saw you
After
doing your
that-
super thingy to
I'm
clear
sorry,
the
I'm
way.
sorry, I can get that. And then after
And
that,
they're afraid of
she wants the conduits to be safe, but she's also trying to
I
make.
told you, man.
But
Wild
that
tourists
doesn't
are
redeem her. She's trying to make.
especially popular.
She's trying. Even if you're good, she tries to make Delson, Eugene, and Fetch look
No,
like
they
monsters so she can be a
want you to
hero.
sit
Even though she's an
outside
evil bitch,
the
but
bus.
she.
They
Okay,
don't want you
I forgot to
They
rate
said
this.
if you
Delson,
come
I
on,
give
they're
an
gonna get
8.5.
Let him walk.
8.5 out of 10.
Can't take this door down.
You are
Fetch, I
not
give like a
gonna
6
do
out of 10
this.
to be honest.
These people
Eugene,
never
I
seen
give
anything like you before, and they're
9
scared.
out of 10. I like his
I
character a
can't
lot.
blame them.
Reggie, I give a 9 out of 10 as well.
Sir, just give me a second.
And
Just
okay,
let
let's
me
see
run
what
them
else.
across
But
the bridge. I'll come
Augustine,
right back for you, all right?
she
It'll
tries
take 5
too hard to
minutes.
be evil. They try to make her sadist,
Come on, man.
trying to
I
be a
can't let you
generic,
do
cliche,
this.
sadistic villain. To be
5
honest,
minutes.
I give Augustine like a 7.5 out of 10. Overall, she is a good villain though. I think Kessler was still a better villain than her though, because Kessler but just overall more intimidating in a way.
Listen, just switch on the GPS tracking on your phone in case we get separated.
Oh.
Okay,
you
what's
mean,
the other
like,
character?
right now?
Characters. Oh, Hank. Hank. I didn't really like him. He kind of fucked up everything. He kind of screwed up the flow. He's a generic. Seems like a bad guy. You want to kill him, but he has a daughter, blah, blah, blah. Generic, or he wants to get home to his family. Generic that, generic this.
Delson, I got the aid workers across.
You know, I think you know what I'm talking about.
Clearing the bridge. Coming back for you, so...
Is you there? What's going on?
Yeah, that's the thing that I really don't like. I give Hank a 5 out of fucking 10. I'm sorry. I just don't like his character overall.
Hey.
I think they're just some I think he's like one of those last minute villains that the game kind of threw in.
Hey, it's one of those
They probably didn't throw him in last second, but they probably. It seems like they just threw him in last second. To be honest, I give. Actually, no, even lower. I give him like a 4.5 out of 10. To be honest, Hank. Hank's too cliche.
Oh, this fast healing stuff is gonna come in real handy.
Okay, let's talk about other villains. Boom, 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 boom.
Hey, look, man, I just want to get through the tunnel.
Ooh, ooh. I'm trying to think about the characters. Boom, bitch. Now there's a lot of character development that. Oh, are these the occurrence? Oh, those are looters.
Okay, I'll give up, okay? Just don't hurt me.
Okay. Subdue.
See? We're not all monsters.
Ooh.
Spread the word.
Eat the smoke, bitch. So yeah. So there's. I can't think about any other characters, guys. Oh, Betty. Of course we get Betty. Delson's grandmother, Delson. She cares about him a lot. Oh, that's good.
Oh, this.
She's the first one to try to step up and save Delson.
What just happened?
When Augustine has got him kind of in a hole.
Answer me!
You know, when she's like, did Hank say anything? What happened in there? She's the first one to step up and try to save Delson. She's just overall a good person. But I wish they had her in the game a lot more. Yes, she does talk to Delson throughout the game. She just kind of disappears throughout the middle of the game. It doesn't really show up till the end of the game, to be honest. That's kind of the same thing with Hank, but I don't care much for Hank. You guys know that. You guys know that I gave him like a fucking 4.5 out of fucking 10. Yeah, I just don't care much for Hank, you know. Smoke dash.
Come on, core relay, work your magic.
Yeah, I just don't care much for Hank, so I don't believe him. But Betty, I do. She's a good character. The character development does change if you're bad, though. She doesn't like you for bad.
With a shot.
And all that. I give Betty's character about a 9.5 out of 10.
Okay,
She's a really good character.
I'm coming.
She's the first one to try to save Delson when Augustine kind of got him fucked. And when she's confronting him, she's the first one to try to actually save Delson. It's one thing I like about the game. Is there's a lot of good characters, there's a couple bad ones. I honestly don't like Fetch, and I hate Hank. He's a fucking just isn't a good character, okay? Yeah, that's all the characters. So overall character, I give an 8.5 for overall character in the game. For overall characters. Well, that's right. Yeah, you got Hubbard. And what's next? What do you guys think I should do next? Okay, powers.
What's this I hear about you and your brother taking off with Seahound?
Okay, okay, powers.
Okay.
Powers.
Just be careful.
I love the fucking powers.
Have fun.
Okay, I will.
Smoke
Bye.
powers.
Hold
They're
still.
really similar to Nexus powers. Look, you know how Nexus can like fucking teleport. Delson could do something similar to it. See, watch. He could do something similar to it, like that. He could also fucking throw a grenade. That also gets them like trapped in like a coughing state where like weakens them, similar to the napalm grenade and Infamous 2 to trade powers in the mix. So smoke powers are pretty cool. The Cinder Missile's fucking awesome. It's very similar to the Alpha Rocket from the first 2 games. And it's overall a good power. I give Smoke an 8 out of 10. Yeah. The fucking Neon, dude. Neon was fucking pretty fucking cool, okay? Neon was just overall one of the best powers, you know? What I liked about Neon is how
Got the bus. Reggie!
it isn't a power that you would expect. That's what I think about this game. The powers are not generic. Like all the powers, you don't expect a lot of them. You know, lightning's pretty generic. Freaking good power. A lot of good powers. I love the fucking Ionic Storm. You know, like the Thunderstrike from the sky. Favorite power.
Pitching are we, huh?
But it's a little generic. Neon. You got the fucking Neon Run, where you can run up the side of walls. It does run out if you're running on flat land, the Neon Run, unless you upgrade it. But you can run up a building, a skyscraper, and when you're running up buildings, it never runs out though.
Symptoms, right?
That's really cool though.
Of course, the only downside being that
The Neon Bolts do shoot slower than the smoke ones,
can't think of anything. This is
but
pretty
they are more
freaking
powerful
easy.
when they hit.
Really?
The Philosopher
No
Beam,
downside? How about those heavily
I
armed guys over
like
there
the
now
Cinder
wanna
Missile more,
hurt
to be
you
honest.
Real bad. That a downside? Yeah.
The grenade is
All we
pretty.
know, we
It
may
traps
be
them in
able
a
to pass
status
you through their
bubble.
security,
Or
because
if
you're
you're
not a
good, it
normal
subdues them when you shoot them. If you're
terrorist.
bad, it
Normal?
executes them.
No,
You know.
no, if you mean by normal.
Oh,
you know,
I forgot to
sheep,
review
they
one
try to
power.
line up so
The
that they can
orbital
throw
drop
them.
is
No, Reggie,
fucking
I'm not
overall
normal. Did you see what I did on that
really
bridge?
good.
Take these guys.
Let's just see if we can sneak
And
you
the
through
fucking
their
hell,
checkpoints
the
first,
fucking-
all right? It'll make
I
getting
forgot
around
what
the
it was
city a lot
called.
easier.
If you're
Okay,
the
fine.
down arrow karmic streak
Your
power for Neon,
subtle.
it's really good.
Promise me you'll play it cool up ahead.
Hey, they used to call me Mr. Cool.
No one
And,
has ever
yeah.
once called you that. Ever.
Are you really worried
That's what
about
it's
this?
called.
These DUP guys may not have the same
It's
level
where
of power that
you fucking Radiant Sweep,
natural
Radiant Sweep. That's what it's
violent
called.
terrorists have.
So you
The
sweep them
government
off the ground, they're
infused them all
floating in
with
the
enough
air,
to still
they're in
do
a
some
status
serious
bubble.
damage.
You shoot them
You have just
like
officially
a fucking
ruined
Gatling
my
gun,
Seattle
basically. And wait. Okay, my battery's so good. You shoot it like a fucking Gatling
How long
gun,
did you say I was out for?
and
1 week.
it subdues them and traps them if
Does
you're
the DUP
good.
Put all of this up
It
in-
executes them if you're
Oh, they're
bad.
kept busy?
Neon, I'll give an 8.5 out of 10. Now, video
Once we're
powers.
through, I'll check with a couple of my
Similar,
top guys
again,
to
this
get
game.
access
Similar to
these
electricity
databases.
powers.
In the meantime,
It's similar.
I need you to just lay low.
Like no, the powers aren't similar. Like you don't got a fucking Alpha Rocket. You don't got a Thunderstrike. It's similar because video is kind of electricity, kind of, but it's called video in the game.
Hey, so let me on
Little
his bus,
pixely
won't
shit
let
that
me
you
meet
shoot out of
his
your
friends.
hands. It can fucking shoot out like a machine gun out of your hand. Really good. You got the fucking the Swords of Death. You press R1. It's kind of like it's better than the Phosphor Beam and the Cinder Missile, if you ask me. It does more damage, but you have to be kind of precise while you're aiming with it. Okay. The sound this makes right here always fucking scares me. Watch. Jesus fucking Christ. It still does.
Processing.
I wonder if there's any way to get past this. Okay, so the Delson is a prime conduit. I was also wondering that.
That's 2 out of 3.
Yeah, and then you got your you don't got a grenade, but you do got invisibility.
Hell with that!
If you're fucking
Delson, stay
video.
behind cover!
Don't tell me how to fight!
Oh, subdue. Ah! Sorry for screaming like that. Sorry. I get kind of scared. Taking too much damage.
Reds up on the towers!
I see him!
And boom.
Remember, the civilians
Okay.
Not good to keep things bottled up.
Stay down, bitch. Okay, so back to video powers. You do have a kind of like a wing. You do have a dash. It isn't as long. It doesn't last as long as the neon. But with this one, you could actually fly, though. You know. The gliding is pretty strong.
Hey, I'm fine. Dandy.
And pretty, yeah,
Like you said,
it's stronger than all of them.
low.
The gliding
Keep playing low.
with
I'll call when I've got some.
video, it is stronger because the way you can upgrade it is stronger. Fuck, I need to subdue this guy. Oh, and the gliding is pretty strong for smoke too, but it's stronger for video though. Ah! Ow, you fucking asshole! Pull the fucking head off. Can I subdue him or execute him?
No, wait. I
Yeah,
come
and-
in peace.
The down arrow, the Hellfire Swarm.
Or we will open fire.
It's I like it more than
Hey,
Neon.
what the hell, man? You're supposed to be
It's
protecting
really
them
good.
from me.
It does significant damage. It could take out like a whole fucking fleet of people, of fucking DUPs. Easily. I give video a 9.5 out of 10. That's how much I love video. Okay, concrete. Concrete. Fucking sucks. It's fucking horrible. I hate concrete. You don't get no grenade. You don't get no I mean, you do get the fucking like bridge thing where we press R1. You don't really get a down arrow thing with the concrete.
Got
A
access
perfect
to
streak.
Seattle Police database.
It's
Turns
fucking
out,
stupid.
The UP has eyes and ears everywhere.
So yeah, overall,
Gouge out there,
concrete
I
power
just slice
sucks.
off
I
their
give it a
heads.
1.5 out of
I've
10.
got you on my
Okay,
GPS.
I just don't like it.
Not far from one of their mobile command
It just sucks.
You can shut that down. It'll limit their ability to track your movement.
Mobile
No.
command center. Got it. So, what exactly does one of those look like?
Well, it should be a
Now,
large,
my favorite
heavily armored
down arrow
with side ports and
ability
communication
is the orbital drop from the smoke. So
Alright,
that
I
is
can
that's
see
my
it.
favorite one.
Badass RV with lights and metal crap on top.
Okay,
Or because the orbital drop is just really badass.
along the sides. If you pull out enough of those, the core should overheat and be
Second
exposed.
is gonna be the Hellfire. Is gonna be the Hellfire Swarm video. Third's gonna be the Neon. Concrete doesn't even fucking happen. That's how fucking horrible concrete is. Like concrete it's just half-assed. They didn't even fucking really do anything. Ah, yeah. Come on. Yeah, it just concrete feels like last-minute power. You don't really use it. You only use it for the last portion of the final boss fight, and I'm glad because I never really even fucking liked concrete. Fucking 1.5 out of 10. So fucking horrible. The fucking concrete powers are horrendous. It makes me want to fucking throw up almost. Like fucking literally. Okay, I need some fucking power. Yeah, that's something that changed a lot since Infamous 1 though. It's been added in Infamous 2. Okay, oh, no, I want to subdue. God damn it, did you kill him so I couldn't subdue? Yeah, in Infamous 1, even when you didn't have electricity, you could still do like your main attack, but you can't in this though. You have to have fucking power. So overall powers, I give it a 9 out of 10. If it weren't for concrete, no, I give it an 8.5 out of 10. If it weren't for concrete, it'd be a 9. I just didn't like concrete. It fucking sucked fucking big fucking titty balls. Ah! Fuck you!
Man, that feels good.
Okay, so moving on to something else. I don't. We might have everything. I don't know. We really might not though. There has to be more like a review. Oh yeah. One thing about this game. It's great. It's enjoyable. But it's way too short of a game though. only took me like about like 3 hours to beat. The first time I played it took me a couple days since I took breaks, but I tried to see how long it was taking me, just one complete full playthrough. 3 hours. Almost 4 though. Still though. It's way too short, but it's short but sweet though. The game, now if you're an Infamous 2 fan, you recognize this quote. Infamous 1 and 2. The game is half as long, but twice as bright.
Remember, locate the mobile command center.
Yeah,
and
I completed
destroy
it in half as long as the fucking first 2 games actually though. First 2 games took me like about 6 hours to complete. This one took me like 3.5, almost 4. But you know what they say though? You know what Zeke says? Half as long, twice as bright. And that is a good saying. The subduing animation and the executing animation is better for this game, to be honest. Infamous 1's still my favorite though. But this game, compared to the second one is my 3rd favorite out of the couple. I still enjoyed it. But this game is half as long as the second, twice as bright. Oh, I just love this game, guys. But it's too short! Now, it can get a little repetitive, though. Halfway through the game. You know, it feels kind of half-assed. Kind of like they just didn't want to...
You find the main power core?
Yeah, literally, it just got kind of, you know, repetitive in the middle of the game. But it's still good enough to keep you engaged, though. That's the thing. Okay, subdue. Get back here, bitch. You're not gonna fucking get away from me. This game is really good. I'm just gonna say that now. There has to be more I can review. Oh, additional side content. After I complete the game and all that. There is quite a couple. There isn't as much as the first and second Infamous game though to do after you beat it.
You must be back up. I think I prefer the smaller guys. They are really stepping up their game.
Oh,
Definitely
I
prefer the
found
smaller
a...
guys.
I found something else to review. I forgot. Oh, I have an idea. Let's see. Fuck, I forgot actually. Fuck, I forgot. Okay, power upgrades. They're good. Sorry, I'm kind of engaged right here. Ah, fuck you. What? Fucking little bitch. To be honest, this game does have a different feel from the first 2 games. It does kind of have an Uncharted feel though. No, but that's not a bad thing though. Uncharted, I love that game. I remember I would sit down on the couch and I was like 6, 7, play Uncharted 3. I recently played Uncharted 4 and beat it. Not recently, I played it like months ago and beat it, but still. Yeah, Uncharted is just really good too. But it has a kind of a not too much of a different feel, but a little bit of a different feel from the earlier games.
Hey, Delsin.
It is the first next-gen Infamous, so it's a big graphical change.
You can go home. Doesn't work.
The controls are a little different. Like flying used to be R1 in this game and Infamous, but now you have to kind of double tap X now. You know, like tap it once, and then when you're in midair, hold it, and then you can hover. It does feel a little more usual than R1 actually. In Infamous 1, it would be L1 and R1 to aim, And this is L2 and R2 to shoot. That's something I like.
Fella. Oh, crap.
Well, did it work?
No time to check, man. I got dupes coming at me from every direction.
Get the hell out of there.
Yeah, great advice.
Okay, I'm trying to get more. That might actually be all. That might be all I could ever do. No. I have last thoughts. I'm gonna compare it. Okay, never mind. There, now the mission's complete. Oh, I accidentally executed somebody. I'm gonna compare it to the other games.
All right, Reg, I hate to ask, but any of your besties in blue know anything
Infamous
about
1,
these
I already
ways?
reviewed in my head.
Set up all over town.
Infamous 1, fucking 9.5 out of 10. I fucking love the first
Tell 'em
game.
what they do.
Great
But
story.
You can find out where they
The
all
graphics
are.
are never obviously as hot as the
Good. I need you to
later
send the
games, but
locations to my
come
phone.
on, give it a break. The game came out in
Half an hour,
2009.
4 hours? No, forget it.
Wow.
Infamous
My own
2.
brother wants me to fight the
I'll give it an
ultra
8.5
mega bioterrorist
out of
of all
10.
time with less powers.
Look, I didn't say that.
Well, guess I shouldn't put it off then. Better go
Obviously,
straight
better
on to
graphical
Augustine
changes.
now and
Motion capture
get
is a
it
little
over
better.
with. Not sure what's gonna happen.
But
All right.
the story isn't as compelling as the
Stay away
first
from
game.
Augustine and I'll...
And something else, to be honest, that I like more about Infamous 1. I don't like how they just kinda
Reg, you're the best brother
got rid of
ever.
Empire City. Like,
No, the best brother ever would have locked you
I like
in the
Empire
closet
City
back
more
in
than I like
Pandemic
New
Bay
Marais.
for
So
the
I,
rest of your life.
this game,
Sure,
now this game was amazing.
Long, but I
I
appreciate
like
your
the
wanting
city
to
it's
lock me
in.
up. Reg, man, you should see this place.
Seattle is a nice
There are
place.
enough ferries going. You think the DUP does this to every town they get called to?
Apparently, that's what they say.
Why would people even put up with that?
Okay, now let's see. Well, let's. Okay, now actually, I found a little more to review.
Pursuit of happiness.
That's something else.
Maybe it.
Enemies compared to Infamous 1 and 2. In Infamous 1, you got multiple enemies. You know, you got the Reapers. Reapers, pretty cool.
Oh, I feel good about this one.
The Dustmen. The Dustmen were actually pretty cool too. The Dustmen got repetitive as fuck though, to be honest. The fucking little fucking dog things. Oh, I wanted to just fucking kill those fucking things so fucking much. I hated those things to fucking oblivion.
No
They
second
were
hand
so
scope is
fucking
bad for you.
annoying. Okay, I've said my piece. And, yeah. You also got the First Sons. Now the First Sons, I liked. They're my favorite, but to be honest to God, they were kind of hard to kill though. They were kind of the most, kind of bigger pain in the ass than the others. In Infamous 2, you only got a couple enemies. You got the militia and the Vermac. Remember the Vermac, the ice soldiers? That's who the Vermac is. You know the fucking ice soldiers, they always scream, "Vermac will be whole!" and shit like that. It's fucking kind of stupid. The Vermac were kind of annoying. They get repetitive pretty fucking fast. So the militia. The enemies were better in Infamous 1. Now one thing that I liked more about Infamous 1, definitely. Oh no! Indefinitely the enemies weren't as good. Or definitely the enemies weren't as good as 1 and 2. I'm just being real and honest here. Infamous. Let's talk about this enemies in this game. You got the DUP. The DUP got so fucking repetitive, to be honest. They got significantly harder to kill as you progressed in the game. I just wasn't really a big fan of the DUP. DUP, the top, stupid Duppy Dups. Oh, I don't know, I'm calling them Duppy Dups. I'm being kind of a little stupid. Just weren't that good, you know? Now the Occurrence, they were kind of generic, but at least they didn't get repetitive. Because you didn't have to fight the Occurrence as much. Fighting the Occurrence was more like an evil karma opportunity. You do fight the Occurrence a lot in First Light, but First Light, we'll say that for another day.
Jesus, man, how many DUP guys?
I already played it. I accidentally deleted the first part.
You have the advantage in numbers, my man.
How do you figure that?
Well, because one
That's something I'm trying to deal with.
Lighter, quieter. Plus, it'll make them underestimate you. Not gonna know what hit them.
You want to do me a favor
But,
and explain that to
yeah.
them, so maybe they'll just give up?
Why?
Okay, let's talk more about the karma system.
Good point. Right, just
Infamous
got
1 and 2.
checkpoints cameras
You
on
got,
just about
you know,
every
you just got
Enough
3 karmic.
advantage.
corner. Except this isn't their
You got 3 karmic
Good
states.
knowing them that.
Good. Now, the good karmic states for the first 2 games. Fuck. Guardian, Champion, and Hero. For bad, you got Thug, you got Outlaw, and you got Infamous. If you're good, Karma, Cole in the first 2 games starts to look more cleaner. His bike courier, the Black Lions, and all that shit do start to turn kind of more of a blue color. And Cole just does look cleaner.
Okay, so that way's not
Yeah,
an
it's
option.
Cinder Missile.
Better work. That was awesome. It freaking worked.
Shit. Now. Oh god. No. Okay. I don't hold my breath because of fucking hiccups. You guys know that feeling where you get the hiccups and you have to hold your breath to make sure you get like that weird feeling, and you have to hold your breath to make sure that hiccups don't come, and it works though. Holding your breath because you don't like that irritating feeling you're throwing about to get the hiccups. A good way to stop it is to hold your breath actually. Like I'm not lying, it actually is a good way. Vermac will be whole! Okay, I gotta put my head down. Now, let's talk about bosses now. Okay, Infamous Second Son, aka was something called Infamous 3. You have Protector, Guardian, Champion, Paragon, and then lastly, you got Hero. Oh no, I forgot to talk about the fucking karma changes. In Infamous 2, the karma change for evil, Cole gets an Infamous 1. He gets fucking this black tar shit on his fucking bike career outfit. He gets paler skin. Everybody obviously wants him fucking dead. I mean, to be honest, Cole is my favorite video game protagonist, but to be honest, at times Cole could be a fucking kind of a douchebag.
You should see this, man. The DUP's completely trashed this city.
Oh, whatever.
People are
okay, yeah, and then
hunched
just
over and nervous looking.
yeah.
Martial law works.
I know this is Infamous Second Son review, but I'm kind of comparing them to the other games too.
Yeah, well.
In which your full hero, fucking
suck.
Cole's fucking pale.
Keep that to
He has
yourself.
fucking black tar shit on him. It's probably, yes, but he doesn't really have any visible veins running through him. He does in the second game. Okay. How does Cole appearance change when you're
You
good?
will float too, you will float too.
You'll float too! In Infamous 2, Cole does look cleaner if you're good. And let's see what else. His scar does start to fade out and look less noticeable if you're good. Which is good, which is good. I mean, actually, no, that's not good because the scar looks really badass. Kind of adds to his character. Yeah, sit down, bitch. Alright. Okay, let's I'll keep talking. If you're bad in Infamous 1 and 2. No, you don't get black tar. Cole does sag if you're evil. He fucking does fucking sag. It's actually pretty fucking funny.
Oh,
In Infamous
this
2.
is gonna be awesome. Look out below! Not bad, huh?
His skin gets pale as fuck. He has fucking bunch of fucking veins around his fucking face and fucking his arms and his neck. His skin literally comes as fucking pale as concrete. Like no joke if you're evil. He does wear a fucking a red belt if you're evil.
No, man, that's
He
all
doesn't.
you get.
He doesn't wear.
Bioterrorist thing has you all worked up. You need to find some
he
place to
doesn't
lay
wear
low and chill out
a
for while.
belt if
Is
you're
it
good or
with
any
you
of that
and
shit.
laying low? I'm fine. I'm
And
great.
yes,
Give me more.
he does have. Fuck. He does have
We're not moving
different
forward,
powers
Doc.
if you're,
We've been your
if you're
heads on
evil. That's how
straight.
the game works.
Pale. Lay low. Whatever the hell that means.
Okay, heal civilian. Ah, fuck. Yay. And yeah, if you're good in Second Son, Delsin's jacket, the logo on the back of his jacket does change once you become more good. He does look cleaner and just overall healthier if you're
I've
good.
got some information on the DUP's communications network.
Also,
Central antennas so they can coordinate
it changes, like,
all the smaller districts.
All right,
like,
any idea where this
it starts
central
with like a good
communication
bird
thing
versus a bad bird,
Say you
a,
wanted to see
a
it
blue
while
bird
you
versus
were
a red bird.
is? Shut up.
And once
Space
you
Needle?
start being
Space
good
Needle.
more, it shows the good bird eating the fucking bad bird and like tearing it apart. And once you're full blown hero, the vest under becomes white, and he does, and it just shows kind of like a bird like doing like a wingspan, like flying through the air and all that shit, you know. A blue bird. And then, yeah, you do get different powers if you're good. And, yeah. If you're bad, Delsin does change a little bit as well. Okay, my battery's still good. His fucking nose becomes red, like he has a fucking cold for some reason. To be honest, that was kind of weird. His cheeks do become redder. The vest under, like the jacket under the vest, the hoodie does become red. It's white if you're good.
Hey, Reg, I'm here, and you were right. The needle's tricked out with all kinds of electrical crap and what looks like a bad aluminum siding job.
You're gonna have to get to the top of the needle.
It's a nice day. I'll just
And
find
his
the plot.
eyes do
No,
become
no,
more narrow
no.
and shit.
Hey, Reg,
And
hypothetical,
his
theoretical,
literally,
totally
he's fucking.
what-if
I'm not
question
joking.
here, but what would be the explanation
He looks
for
like a
how I
fucking
might be
zombie
able to
for
draw the power
like his
from
fucking
some
eyes become all
conduit,
fucking
say,
dark around the
I
fucking
don't know,
edges.
Hank,
Shit.
and not others, like one of these dupe troopers.
Oh my god.
Is that the fucking
Dukes
elevator? Or
had those
something?
things locked down.
Right. Yeah, like I said earlier, parkour does feel different from the first two games. It does feel more like Uncharted when I'm doing parkour. In Infamous 1 and 2, the parkour did feel more sticky and grippy, which is better.
Prime conduit, like Hank. Hopefully,
Ah, no, fuck! See, that's what I mean.
you guys got all their weaker powers from Augustine, so maybe they can't pass them on, even to you.
So you're saying we have to keep going. Read you loud and clear.
God, I'm
Don't
fucking.
push it.
Once I
And
mentioned
next time,
parkour, I
don't
started being
fight
bad
it,
at parkour.
okay? Trust your brother a little more than that, will you?
Oh, by the way, Betty said to tell you hi.
What? When did you talk to her?
Earlier on the phone.
And you're just now telling me?
Might have been busy.
Jesus Christ, guys, I know I'm trash at parkour right now. See what I mean by fucking parkour feels a lot different in this game? It's actually a lot different. And Infamous 1 and 2. Okay, here we go. Yeah. The fucking the good path always is better.
Looking forward to taking this stuff down.
Like, in the first game, it doesn't really change if you're good or evil.
It's Betty.
Just, the only thing that changes is the sky's like more like red and like
Oh,
dirty,
hi, Betty. I'm
and everyone hates you.
at the Space
In Infamous
Needle.
2, if you're good, it sticks with the path. You know,
Okay,
the whole objective is kill the
get
beast, cure the
Bye,
plague.
Betty.
If you're good, you stick with the path, and you kill the
This is more
beast
like-
and save
We're on
everybody
the,
and die
observation
trying.
deck.
Don't let your guard down.
If you're bad, you just completely veer off, side with the beast, completely off topic, fucking really half-assed. And that's how this game's evil ending is. It's half-assed. Like, it just feels overall like just the good path sticks with the flow more.
Alright, time to gouge out the eye of the needle.
Yes, in Infamous games, the creators have said the good
That must be
endings,
what holds it all together.
the good path is the real timeline. The evil path is just like it's like a fictional alternate timeline.
Man, they got a
Like
small
in this
army
good ending is canon.
You're in the right place.
And the reason why
Or
they
that
chose
they really don't
why they
like
chose
other
the good
people
ending to
playing
be
with
the
their
real timeline is because most people in the first game chose to be good.
Yeah,
That's
there's
why.
this, anchor. Looks like it's holding all the antennas in place.
So that's why they made the good endings canon and actually follow along with the story. All the good path. Okay, subdue. Okay, I'm gonna be straightforward. A good ending with this game is amazing. It feels more complete. The evil ending for this game, I'm sorry, fucking trash. The evil ending is fucking kind of trashy and stupid in this game, which is why I like the good karma more. Good karma feels more complete. 6 of the flow, and just being good's better, okay? Because you have everybody on your side when you're good. My favorite color is red. And yes, it does look pretty dope how the fucking powers are red, because red is my favorite color, like I said. But I still like being good more. Of course, my brother Frankie, he was an absolute shithead. Of course, always plays the evil path in this game. I always play the good. I do both, but first, and I play first and mainly spend most of my time on my good file save. It just feels good to be good. That's all I have to say. Well, it feels good to be the hero. Yeah. There's a guy down here. Fuck down, bitch. Woo. Okay, destroy the anchor holding the winch. But of course you can't. I need to
yeah, I don't think this is gonna cut it. Nothing bad ever came from getting new powers.
Oh. Okay, here we go! Yeah! Can I more about karma?
Oh, this is going to be epic!
I think it would be pretty cool if there was neutral karma. Like, you know, like,
see?
Your powers would be like fucking like yellow or something.
Isn't that
I do kind of wish there was. I do wish there was neutral karma. Neutral karma would be better. I mean, it would be better. I just be really cool about neutral karma. But yeah, with the karma fucking system, I give it, sorry, a 7.5 out of 10. Because, to be honest, it just seems like something that they put in the game to make it more interesting.
Nothing, sir. Nothing outside our immediate area.
But, you know, I'm always good in these games because...
Yeah, Red. Let's go find us some prime.
I mean, yes, you have to worry about collateral damage a lot more. You have to be a lot more careful. But it's better to actually have everybody love you, because if you're in trouble and there's DP people around you, there's DP soldiers attacking you, and people around you, they will actually help you punch the DP soldiers. The hero outfit does look cooler. It looks better. The white hoodie with the fucking hero logo and the bird on the back of the vest looks better.
Begins with a single kick-ass tag.
Kick-ass?
The Chinese people.
Okay, we're gonna choose this one. I like that logo a lot.
Hey, Reg. You see it from down there?
I mean, sure, if you're fucking good, sure, blah blah blah. Sure, being good got Cole killed because he had to sacrifice himself. That's the thing, though. Being good is better because everybody loves you. Everybody's on your side, no matter. Yeah, ranked up.
Not sure. The banner man got away before the.
Okay, my battery is slow now.
Delson, I've been been asking around about the escaped bioterrorists.
Do you think I maybe need
I
like
think
a PR
I think I might have ranked up. Look,
What
now my karma bar's over here. I think I've ranked
the
up.
Banner Man, which
That's how
A
it's
is
karma bar.
unbelievably lame.
Maybe not the best.
I'm on a
idea
karma bar
you
now.
hanging around the
In
space
Disneyland.
needle right now.
Well, I mean, why not smoke?
Okay, fucking karma, rank up already.
Hell, just
Show the fucking thing. Ooh, jet
I'll
bus.
keep trying to get a lead on the escaped bioterrorists. Why don't you see if you can disrupt other DUP operations around there until I get back
I
to
don't
you?
need that flashlight right now. Okay, free Seattle from occupation. There we go, finally. Yay, Guardian. Orbital drop available. Okay, this jet bus is on the roof. Woo. Die, bitches! Bitch! I'm gonna save the orbital drop for like, yeah, if I'm getting surrounded and like absolutely hammered by DUPs, then I'll do the orbital drop then. Bye bye. Damn. You don't know? He's subdued. Right, and so are you.
Relax.
Drugs destroyed. I did good by myself. Ooh, okay, lock people off. Yay, good outcome opportunities. And yes, being good is kind of harder. Because there's more evil karma opportunities. But no, I'm just gonna notice the E-Peg guys, free to pick up from the cage and run. There we go, bye! Okay, can I do a mission already? Come on, Reggie, call me so I can do a fucking mission. Bam, 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 bam. You guys still watching? Yeah, you're probably wondering what the fuck you're doing watching a fucking